Hey y'all, it's Coach K and I want to welcome you to episode 25 of the Stimulus Package. Today we're going to be talking about being unbothered. Now I know we've all said this term before, we've heard this term before, but I don't think that we truly understand what it really means. Like, we usually use it when we are coming out of a breakup or coming out of a disappointment or something like that to try to talk ourselves into believing that we're unbothered, but in real life, in fact, we are bothered. We really are mad, or we really are feeling some type of way about how the outcome of that situation was, and we try to fool ourselves into believing that we don't have any feelings towards it, but that's just so not true. We all say the term, but we don't display the characteristics of being unbothered. So I think that should be a real life pursuit for us in life, because with everything that's going on in the world, with everything that's going on in our personal lives and business and professionalism, I think that it's important that we learn to pick our battles and learn how to protect our purpose by protecting our peace. We have triggers, we have things that make us react a certain way, and then we have people who make us react a certain way, and we just kind of blame it on us being used to acting like that. And I think in this season it's important for us to evaluate why we react the way we do, what's actually happening, and also think about why we let it get under our skin so much when we know the truth and we know that our authenticity lives in God. We tend to let the world or things impact us in such a way that we start to question who we are, and we allow things to get us out of character. And so I just want to remind y'all that our authenticity is a bona fide gift from God. So we know who we are. The question is, do we want to accept or embrace who we are truly, or do we want to just live in a lie and just think that we can coast through our life and think it's gonna be all right? At some point, you're gonna have to face yourself, and you're gonna have to ask yourself, are these issues that I keep having something that I'm allowing to stay in my space, or is this something that I can remove out of my everyday life? At some point, you have to be real with yourself and really tell yourself where you are in life and really accept it and start either working on the issues or learn to live with the issues. I just want to tell you that your authenticity is a bona fide gift from God. And what this means is God truly has, shown us who we are, or he's trying to reveal that to us. And sometimes there's things we have to work on. Sometimes there's things that we haven't discovered that are gifts. Sometimes it's just him holding up a mirror to show you that these things are bothering you because they may be things that you need to fix within yourself. and that was the hardest pill for me to swallow as well. Just seeing some of the things that I need to work on, and the way that God revealed it to me, I was just bruh, I got a lot of work to do. And it's okay, because we are supposed to be progressing, as Pastor Todd would say. You're supposed to progress. We're not striving for perfection, we're striving for progression, right? So I want y'all to really take the time to find your authenticity in God, because that's where it lies, the realest and the truest form of who you are. And if you take the time to find out who you are in him, it will change the way that you react. It will change the way that you let things attach themselves to you. Being unbothered is about not being tied down by anything that's happening to you. You acknowledge what happens, and you basically choose, you make the decision to either let it continually affect you by holding on to it, or you can choose to let it go, let God, and say it's above me now. You really have that option. Some people feel like their identity rests in the setbacks, it rests in the disappointments and the pain and the hurt, but in reality it doesn't. You can choose to change that. It doesn't change the fact that it happened to you, it doesn't change the fact that you're hurt or you're in pain, but choosing to let it go, forgiving, and being more like Christ, or displaying a sample of his love that he has given you, is the ultimate thing that you can do, because it frees you and it allows you to be able to be used easily by God, right? So this week, I'm praying that you will focus on identifying your triggers, identifying things that cause you to respond or react in a certain way, and also learning to ask God to help you manage your life and to release these things. My goal in life is to be on the optimal level of unbotheredness. I'm trying to be like that little meme where that little girl is sitting on the bench and it's on fire and she just chilling and smiling. That's how unbothered I'm trying to be, y'all. And I think that if we all just try to find that peace within us, protect it, protect our purpose, and just trust God and allow Him to shape and mold us, we will be so much better off. We will be so much less stressed. We will be focused on what the purpose is that God has called us to do, because we're not allowing outside sources to steal our present and destroy our future. So, y'all, until next week, stay focused, keep grinding, and respect the process. I'm Coach K. I pray that you are well and that you are striding towards being unbothered. And if you need help with anything or if you need to talk, feel free to contact me at www.level27coaching.com. Subscribe to our newsletter and everything. Join our email list and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Level27Coaching to get more insight on different things that are happening and more inspiration. So I pray that y'all do well. Have a great week. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye.